Well. Welcome back, everyone. We are live. Welcome to the Unconventional Mindset. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Oh, man, is it getting exciting? End of year, always holiday season. Christmas is coming up. And of course, we are getting very close to at least releasing for like testing pixel pieces. So getting super pumped for that. And that's like coming imminently. Right. So, yeah, welcome back. My name's Odum. This is the Unconventional Mindset, where every day, Monday through Friday, we live stream our whole process of just working away, trying to build us a company that is going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single day. That's what we're working towards. And we're building Pixel Pieces, which is our Webflow component and template library. Now, what should I talk about? Where did we kind of leave off? Okay, so basically, what we need to do. Okay, so we have our pixel pieces right here. Oh, hang on a second. Let me get my screen stuff all. Okay, so we have pixel pieces right here, and everything we have is functional except the components that we built, which are right here in our component. Basically, this is our component project that we started. So we have navigations, we have footer elements, we have hero sections, testimonials, pricing, all that stuff. So we have all this here. We just need to transplant those and put them into here and get the codes and everything like that so we can have these things functional. So one thing that I have done, which I worked on yesterday, try to zoom in maybe a little bit, is this accordion. I have this one here. It's called Accordion Basic. And if you go to view, you get to this page here, which is your main product page for the individual component. So we have the big copy component button right here at the top right, and then there's a back button which takes you back to your previous page. Anyways, let's go back here, and then you also have this thumbnail, this breadcrumb area here where you can go home to the dashboard, or you can view all the components, or you can go to just the accordion components, and then you're here at the basic accordion, and then this stuff right here below is just the actual accordion itself, right? Or the actual element, right? So yeah, and then this copy is all working. So if we go to our cut and paste thing here, we can just go here and then we can paste. And I did not update. What just happened? I must have not updated this component. I thought I just let's see what's going on. Oh, that's weird, because I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let's go to our database here. So let's go to our components. This is our accordion basic, and I mean, this is the code right here. If I copy this, the clipboard is empty. Interesting. Well, that is strange. I'm almost positive. Copy. Paste. Section benefits. I must have done something wrong. Hang on a second. Well. So that is the accordion, unless I did something wrong. So basically what I did, so I have a page here, and this is what we're going to have to do. For every single component, we're going to have to create a new page under our products here on the right hand side. And I created this accordion basic page, and within that page, I think we're on that page here, there's a collection here which has this code snippet here. And this code snippet is the JSON code. And it's probably because I'm going into the wrong collection. So if I go into our settings here, it's looking for, so it's looking for the components. And we're filtering because we only need to get the one component on here. We only need to get the code for this actual basic accordion. So I need to actually filter for, I have basic header here. I have basic accordion. That's the name. And I have to, unfortunately, have to write down the name and make sure it's exact. So there's quite a few things here. I think we'll do an overview that could use some automation, but for now, we're okay. Oh, actually, I think it's called basic accordion. Now that yeah, basic accordion. Yeah, that's what I have. Okay. So now, no items found. So that's not what I called it. What did I call it? We're gonna have to go to the components. Yeah, it's called accordion basic. So just real quick here, while we see that, we can go into here and we can update this. Hey, Frenzy, what's going on? How's it going? Happy Friday, last day of the week. Always exciting. All right, so we have this is empty collection. And again, we're never going to see this. Going pretty good, getting pretty excited. Just about done. Done. This is never going to be done, but just about ready for launch. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be today. Probably going to be on Monday. That's probably what's going to happen. Because we're close. There's just like creating this whole page took like all of yesterday or last night to do, just to make sure everything is ready for bringing in all the other different components. But going well. So, right. So let's go back to our collection, and we just need to go to our setting. Cheers indeed. And it's Friday too. Always feeling good on Friday. It's always Pizza Friday here at my place. Always got to make some pizza, roll some dough, and spend some time with the family, watching movies. All right. So let's refresh this. Now let's copy this component. This is our basic accordion. Let's go here, delete all this junk, and then paste. Aha, and there we go. We have our accordion pasted. People can paste this into their projects or whatever. Oh, this is so awesome. This is like the coolest thing ever. It's the coolest thing ever that's been done like before by so many other people, but I have never done it, so I like it. How many days did it take to complete this project? Oh, when did I start? Probably a couple months, I'm sure. I think I probably started around October. So that's October, November, December. So that's like 3 months. Probably something like that. So, yeah. So it took a while. But at first, I was going pretty slow because I was only working. I think what I was doing is I was only working like on stream because I'm like, well, let's kind of capture everything. Then I'm like, I'm never going to get this project done if I only do 2 hours at a time. So I was like, okay, well, I need to do lots of work off screen or whatever, just to kind of get things moving along. And that kind of started to pick up steam in December. So yeah. Hey, David, what's going on? Welcome. So, if I was to do it nonstop all day, every day, it would probably take like a month. I don't know. There was a lot of learning. There was a big learning curve too, in terms of figuring out client first and how to standardize everything, and then how to make the components and whatever. And I'm still learning, and there's still going to be lots of changes that are gonna happen. So, but yeah. But if anybody else wants to do this, then I would definitely encourage them to look at some of these videos and just see what I've done to figure stuff out, so they don't have to start from scratch. Because yeah, there's some learning curves for sure. Okay, so yes, we have our accordion. Okay, so we just tested that. Yes, and it works. Right. Okay. So I'm going to start porting over our navigation items. or our navigation, what are these components? So let's start. Right, and I wanted to talk about my naming conventions. Right, because I don't like the just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever the name is. I feel like we could be a little bit more descriptive. Right. So, I don't know. And also the colors. The colors too. Okay. So let's copy this. And we basically, oh wait, before we copy that. So we're going to have to go ahead and create the section for where the navigation components are going to go. So we're going to go here. We're going to create a new page. We're going to put it under components. And this is going to be navigation. So we'll create that page. And then we're going to have to duplicate our accordion. And then we'll just call this navigation basic. So at least the names are a little bit more descriptive. Once we release this and start getting feedback from people in terms of how they're using it and how they like to name their things, then we might, we could easily change that. That's pretty straightforward. And this parent folder is going to be navigation. So let's create. All right. So, basic accordion. I had to change that name. So navigation basic. Let me go back here just for a second. I wonder if I could just wrap all of this. I could probably wrap the whole thing in a collection, and then I could just get the name here. I wonder if I should do that. That might be the way to go, but yeah, I don't know. Because what else can I get? I mean, I could get the component name. I guess I could get the URL for the breadcrumb links. But then this is just all, because I mean, I have the collection right here. And then I don't have to worry about this where I have using improper names. I guess if it's just for the name, you know what? I'm going to, am I going to regret leaving it? Well, I'll try one way and I'll try one maybe the other way. And then we'll see if it's something we need to do to change. Okay. Navigation basic. Header. What should I like giving these things a little bit of description? So is a simple navigation with the logo on the left and the menu on the right with a simple Webflow drop down element. Right. And then we just go in here, delete that, and then paste. Oh, I don't actually have it anymore. Copy, paste. Okay, pasting cross-site, I have to drop some links. Button class to button 2, okay. Right, and then so here's our navigation. So there's a few things that I want to clean up, and I think I want to clean up the colors. Yeah. And the classes, let's fix this too. Button, and then is reverse. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, right, I don't have that class. So this is another problem that I'm having is when you put things in here in this project, like these components are going into this project, the styling for like the buttons and things that I've already used are going to interfere with these ones. So like I can't use the button style is going to be like my button style, right? So I think what I need to do, oh shit, that's actually really bad. That's really bad. Okay, so, and is it only going to be in here? So I think what we need to do is we need to go to our own buttons and just give it a different class name. Shit, that's kind of sucks, but that's okay. Oh, we can just go into, let's go into our folder and we could change them from here. Let's get rid of those classes. Okay, that's done. And let's go into folders. And here's button. So no affected elements on this page. I mean, there's got to be lots of button stuff. Are you kidding me? Yeah, there it goes. It's in like it's like in every page. Okay, so we are going to rename this. We're just going to call it pixel button or pixel underscore button. So we know those are things that are pixel specific. I'm going to save. Okay. So that's pixel button. This should also be pixel button is brochure. Perfect. Okay. So now if we go back here, let's copy this and let's go back to our navigation basic page. I'm going to paste this in here. Okay. We have to drop some links. Probably. Okay, let's undo that again. I think because we had some interactions. There we go. Let's try again. Paste. For pasting cross-site, we have to drop some links. Okay, that's not so bad. All right. Okay, I mean, the links are, there should be nothing inside the links anyways. Or is there something in the drop-down? Settings, let's show. Okay, and hide. All right. So the only thing that I think I want to do is, again, I want this to be as minimal as possible. And I think what I've done with the button is instead of using blue, I'm just going to use black. Just everything just kind of black and white. So this is going to have to be black. And the border is going to be black as well. And this button is going to have to be black. And then we have hover styling, of course. It's going to be black. Border is going to be black. Then is reverse hover. Same thing, black. And black. Oh, wait. No, this doesn't make any sense. On hover, we don't want it to be black. I was going too fast. I mean, we can completely reverse it, which might look stupid. And then the color is black. No, I don't like that at all. That's kind of stupid as well. Hey, what's going on, Kevin? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. And now that I'm thinking about this, this is going to have, well, no, we're not going to have issues when we cut and paste other navigation elements. On hover. I mean, do we just gray it out? We could just gray it out. But maybe with a better gray color. Maybe we can go with this one. And then, of course, our color of our text is going to have to be white. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's okay, but yeah, what can you do? And then the links, I mean, if we give that no color at all, I think it'll show up when we cut and paste it as nothing. And then this has a color as well too. Shit. Maybe we can get rid of that color as well, so people can color them however they want. Okay, so let's just take a look. Let's copy this and delete this guy. This is just to see what it's going to look like, and then we paste it. And oops, I didn't take everything. I got to take everything. Yeah, copy this. There we go. And no styles, okay. And then just paste. Okay. That works. The SVG for the logo, it's all cut off. I don't know what it is with them. Whenever I create SVGs, and the text always looks cut off. I'm not sure why. Maybe just because I don't know how to do like the viewports or whatever. Or maybe does it need width? Does it need width and height? Maybe to set it. It doesn't look like it changed much, if anything. I have to take a look at that. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I think there's a few other updates we want to make. This is why this is going to be kind of tedious. Whoops, we definitely don't want to delete it from here. We want to delete it from here. So we're going to rename this. What is this? Yeah, navbar 1. Actually, where is it? It's going to be navbar basic. Okay. So everything renamed except for this one here, but that's okay. We do that. And let's take a look at its interactions. We have hamburger open, hamburger close. Okay, those are decent names. Okay. Right. So copy this, and I think we paste it in here. So we get the code, and we copy it. And let's go to our components. And this is, should we create a new one? Or, yeah, let's, I don't think, well, let's just use this one. Navigation basic. So navigation basic. Custom fields, or yeah, your navigation. Get that in a second. That is no longer. This is it here. And delete this. We do have just this sample thing here, so everyone knows that it's, or so that I know that this one's a real component. And if we go here, we have to get this link to this page. This is navigation. So again, these are the little things that are not automated right now, but I would love them to be automated, like having to do all this stuff. But, you know, what can you do? Let's get it out the door and figure out how we can make it better later. And save. Okay, navigation basic. So let's go back here. This is navigation basic, correct? So we go to our collection here and we need to update it. This collection name is navigation. It'd be nice too if we can just get it to bring us the list of the actual names, but it doesn't. Navigation basic. So this has to be spelled exactly like it is. Okay. And let's publish. So that should be the flow of getting these pages. Okay, so let's go home. And we have headers. So if we click on navigation, again, we have our dummy ones that are still in here, but here should be our real one. So if we click view, it's there and it's working. Oh, I need to update that color there. Ah, see. So now whenever I need to make a change on the actual item, then I'll have to update it here, but then I'll also have to go here and get that code again. I mean, not the end of the world, but you get lots to keep track of. So yeah, when I actually get a developer on board to really help me out with this, then there's going to be lots of different things that we can do for efficiency. And it also makes me wonder how other people are doing these things, because a big limitation is that within Webflow, you can only have 150 static pages. And I don't know if you can do these components by not having static pages, because you actually have to design them in the designer. They're not just something that you can put in a collection item. You can't do that in the rich text field or whatever the case may be, right? So I would imagine that people have lots of different Webflow projects for each type of category. Here's all of our navigations. We have 50 navigation elements. They're all in this one project. And then their main website, whether it's even run by Webflow or not, that's even another question, is using some other database for the back end or whatever to pull all that information from all these different Webflow projects. So that's interesting. I'm really curious how that works. So something that we will probably have to figure out here at some point, once we're successful. Not if, once we're successful, we'll be good. I'm super pumped. Especially because once this is live, it's going to be very low maintenance in the sense that it's not going to cost me a lot of money to keep this up and running. So I don't see shutting this down at all. Because why? And this is just fun. Yeah, that's one thing too to note is, I'm totally rambling here, is just over the past month, as things have been getting closer and closer to being live, I've just been getting more and more exciting. Sometimes, I don't know if you know if you have this feeling when you're sitting down and you're doing work, you're just you don't really care, or you're just what am I doing this for? What's the purpose? But this one has been I'm actually looking forward to it, and I go lay down and I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to do in the morning? And I'm just thinking about it, but not in a bad way, of oh shit, I have to do this. It's oh, okay, how am I going to solve this problem? What am I going to do? And then it's just been constantly just always just wanting to work on this all the time. So it's just super fun. It's it's problem solving, which I just love that. Anyways, what was I doing? I was checking everything's working. There's a cut and paste issue in terms of it doesn't have the right color, which is fine. Should we do that now? Yeah, let's just do it now, I guess. We want to go, what do we want to do? We want to go to our drop down right here, and let's show it. So these drop down links, yeah, let's just get rid of the color. And these are links too. Let's get rid of, we don't have to have this text decoration. It should show up normally, unless for whatever reason I have it set here to not show up. Because basically my thought process is, when people are cutting and pasting these components, I want to have as little styling associated with them as possible, because people will have their own things. We don't want to override anything, and we just want people to be able, these are supposed to be basically unstyled, right? They're set up for some things like alignments and a little bit of stuff like that, but other than that, just leave it alone and do the bare minimum. Yeah, so I have decoration here, so I undo that, because if this goes to a blank cut and paste, it should take on your standard default colors and behaviors. Okay, so we have nav bar. So what is this? This is the background of the actual drop down. Okay, so let's show this. Now for this, yeah, see, I don't want to put this in there either, because yeah, I don't know. Maybe, Kevin, what do you think? If you're using a navigation component and then it has a drop down like this, do you want it to be styled a little bit more in terms of having some margins here? Or again, do you just want to, just give it to me raw, and sorry, that sounded horrible. Just give me it super basic, super clean, and That's horrible. As soon as, when something comes out of your mouth, you're like, oh shit, there we go. Yeah, so you just like it clean. Okay. Yeah, so okay, we'll remove that, and then it has some padding and stuff around here, but that's, in fact, I'm just looking at this. Let's make it a little bit smaller to make it a little bit more even. No, let's go 0.75. Okay. Okay, so let's take this. Let's copy it, and let's clean this up and see what this looks like here. Rename for interactions. Okay, that's fine. So this is interesting. So I thought in Webflow, and I guess I could be wrong, but like if you have a link, should it not default its color to blue? Or even with this text decoration? I guess Webflow doesn't do that, and it just has it in black. I didn't think that it did that. Let's see for a second. Let's start a brand new site just for funsies. Well, that's the thing. Like this one, it has nothing. There's no color on this at all. Like it's empty. I'm sorry, let me zoom in here a little bit. So yeah, it's weird. So I'm just gonna put in a link here. Yeah, so something is overriding it. This is a link because this has color associated with it. Is it all links? Like, I don't even know what's making this blue. But that's just your standard HTML link. It just always comes that color, right? I think that's just the default browser behavior. So why is this one with its link, if I even put in a link here? Oh, okay. If I put in a text link, it does. But I think the reason is because these are, these are text links. I was thinking that these were like link blocks, but they're not. They're just text links. So why are they black instead of blue? All links here. There's a decoration for underline, which it's actually not being underlined, which is kind of interesting. But the color says there's just nothing associated with it. Very interesting. Because obviously if we just apply a color, it's just going to be that color. Well, this is where it's going to be interesting when people test out to see how, I don't know, just to see how they respond to it, I guess. And the drop downs seem to be working. Yeah, no hover effects, no text effects, just plain Jane. Okay, so I think that's good, right? So let's copy this and let's put it back into our little clipboard thing here so we can get the JSON file, JSON, whatever. Paste it in here. This is the coolest tool ever, but there just needs to be a button to just be able to copy this. So copy that and stick it back into the database. Components. And paste. Save. And I want to publish just that, whatever, let's just publish the whole thing. All right. Copy. delete. Oh, gotta clear these. Oh, this is annoying to have to do this every time. And paste. And just have a look. Did I not update it? I might not have. I might have done it on the other one, which is... No, it's there, but I wonder... Sometimes copy and paste doesn't work. Like if I actually, I don't think I had it copied onto the clipboard correctly. Because I can see right here that it's different. Obviously. Because navbar basic drop-down link is still blue. But it's not supposed to be. Okay, let's, oh yeah, so I think I'm having an issue on this. So if I go to refresh, changes may not be saved. Yeah, there we go. So you don't have that green icon here on the top right within Webflow. It's like the changes haven't hit the API or whatever to Webflow to save it. So now it's saved. So I'm just going to refresh it. And just do it again, I guess. So go here, navbar basic. I'll make sure I'll do this copy. And oh, this is always such a long scroll. Go back and then paste. And then copy. And back here. And paste. Save. And, oh, publish. Let's try it one more time. Refresh, copy. You know, I could maybe get around with just pasting it again just to see. And there we go. Why is this one? Oh, it's probably just because of the Z index. Okay, I don't think I have to worry about that. I don't think people are going to be stacking up these nav bars amongst each other. Okay. That's it. Oh shit. No, there's one more thing. One more thing to do. My bad. So let's go in here. Sorry, let's zoom in here a bit. It's be easier to see for you guys. Okay. Right. I wanted to go into the interactions. Oh, this one just has hamburger open and close. Okay. It doesn't have a drop down. Nav1 drop down open. So that's not using it. Okay. Never mind. So we're good. We're good. All right. So yeah, so now we have to do this for every single component. Yeah, kind of frustrating. But the only, I have this project right here, right? Like this is the actual project that we have. And I mean, I could, if you hit the view button, because basically I want to have here, you want to have this view button so people can go see. I mean, I could take them off site to this place to go see and then have a back button. But I just think that's a really bad user experience. Like taking someone off site like that. So I don't want to do that. So, which is why we kind of have to move everything from this page to another page. Okay, so, and once, I think the navigation ones are going to cause me some issues, but the other ones should be fairly quick. Yeah, and I don't know if I should worry so much about the colors. Oh, this is what's driving me a little bit bonkers. Is I'm not sure. I don't know. Kevin, what do you think? My thoughts were to take everything that's blue and just change it back to black. But now I'm not so sure. Because people are going to have to mess around with colors anyways. And I just wanted to have blue because it's just at least that's your default blue color, which is usually for links. So that's kind of why I put it there. But setting it to black, I don't know. I feel like I should just stick with my initial gut when I first did this, which was to have it like this. I think maybe I should. Because, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I shouldn't complicate things. Yeah, I know, exactly. We don't know how to fix the colors. And the thing too that I think kind of sucks with these buttons is that they all have borders around them to give it this reverse. So this button here, actually, can I zoom in? Gotta see which control, whoops. So this button has a border, and then therefore to make the effects consistent across buttons, this button also has a border around it. So if you're just like, oh, I want to change the color, and you go in here and you just change it to red, you're like, oh, it has a blue border. That's stupid. And then you got to go back and you got to change the border color. So that's annoying, but I mean, that's how Client First does their buttons. Well, actually, I don't know. That's actually a good question. I don't know if their buttons all have, where is it? I just want to view. Can I just open live site? Is it here? Wow, what the hell? Where's the style guide? Okay. So we have icons. Where's the buttons? Because we have this button here is secondary. So that has an outline. But does this one? So this one doesn't. So, okay. So, right. The reason why I put the main button to have an outline is that if you have a button that is secondary alongside this one, can I update this? You can see just here that it's not the same size, right? Like this one, you could tell that there's missing this 2 pixel or whatever the width is of this button. And if you put them side by side, let's just go this one here and just, oh no, it's not here. Maybe it's in here. Let's put them side by side. You can tell, right? Even here, you can tell that it's off. So if it were you, you'd build it as black text underlined with a blue hover. So that doesn't make any difference though, in a sense that you're still having to put a color in the element, right? So it's not like it's saving any steps. Then it's just a matter of preference in terms of what color it should be. Black text underline with a blue hover. Yeah. So here's my problem. It's not so much of a problem, but everything that I've done so far. Let me just see if I can see some pages. I guess it's really just in the navigation. So we have our footer and navigation. Everything is already with a blue text for hover or for like a link. And accordions, the hero section, that's not going to have. Oh, how am I going to display these? That's going to be tricky. Team page. Yeah, so like all the links are blue. Yeah. I'll just leave it raw. I should get a t-shirt. Put that on a t-shirt. My goodness. So this says color primary. That's inheriting it from all links. Right. So it is going to be black. Let me try this team page, because this one is not as crazy as all these other ones. Not that they're crazy, but well, the navigation ones, they're a lot more complicated. They have more moving parts and whatnot. Okay, let's create a new folder. Let's just call this team. And you are going to be under components. And let's take, it doesn't really matter. Let's take this one. Duplicate it. You're going to be team under team. Might be a little stupid, team and then team. I guess we could call it team basic, but nah. There's only going to be one team page. Maybe for now. Maybe there might be more. Again, we still have to decide what the hell we're going to do with our components and what kind of avenue we want to take. Do we want to create thousands of components or just have one super, like, here's everything you need and then strip it how it makes sense for you. So team, all right, create. Team, all right. Team page details. Okay, delete and paste. Right, so this one here is interesting because this one comes blue because of my default whatever fonts in my system. So interesting. So that one has team member name has a specific size and a weird REM. Where does that come from? For the line height. Okay. So if we're just going to assume for now that we're going to go with this one, let's go back, paste. Oh, wow. This one's really long. Wow. Okay. And we go to component categories. Do we have a team? We do have a team category. So let's go to components. Just a new component. This is just going to be team. Here's the code. Oh, let's get rid of all this white space here at the end. Oh shit, did that screw something up? I feel like it might have. Actually, let me open up a text editor. What's it called? Oh my goodness, Visual Studio. New text file, paste. Alt-Z. Oh, okay, there's no extra text or no spaces there, so it should be okay. Oh, it's interesting. So it's pulling in these images as well too. I wonder if that should stay. Okay. So link to page and frozen. Oh, there we go. Ooh. So product / components / team team. And thumbnail, let's put in our sample thumbnail. And you are going to be in team. Hit create. And the team has 1. That is correct. And I think that's it. Did I miss anything? Well, we'll find out. Ooh, 18 issues to improve on the page. Probably has to do with these SVG icons. What does it say? Non-descriptive link. Oh, on the social media. Probably because they're blank. Wonder if there's anything we can do about that. Okay. Let's go back here and let's refresh. Let's go to team. So we can go to view. Yep. Okay. So that's looking fine. Is the responsiveness even working? It should be working, and it's not working. Did I not make it responsive? I'm pretty sure I did. I guess I didn't. So we'll have to do that. I totally didn't do that. But what we're going to do, okay, let's close all this stuff that we don't need. And let's go here, and clipboard is empty. Copy. Paste. Okay, that's, oh, right. We have to change the collection list, and we have to set it to the right JSON file, and this is just team. Okay. So one thing that we need to do, we'll do it here, because when we're in this, let's edit the grid. We're going to go to 2 columns. And then when we're here we can stick. No, and here we'll go down to 1 column. Okay, and let's just do that the same thing here. To keep it consistent. Here we go down to 1. Okay. And I think once we transfer all our components onto here, then, or onto this one, then we're going to delete this and we're just going to make the actual components within the right within the right Webflow system. Because yeah, it's just too crazy. It's too crazy. Okay, but now what I wanted to do, yeah, I wanted to see the cut and paste and see what that looks like in here in terms of the colors and all that stuff. And let's just go back here and let's just make sure that this copy works as well. So we're going to copy this here on this, like the home page. And we go to here and paste. And it does. Okay, so here it's turning out blue. So mine was black, here's blue, and everything else is black. So I think we're good. So that makes me happy. Or wait. It wasn't black. It was kind of like this other blue, which was already defined by my my link styles. So that's the one thing that at first I was like, oh, wait, that's not good. Whenever you do like your body styles or your all links, basically everything that's in purple, when you cut and paste something over, it doesn't take those styles over. So, which is really great. So if you leave this like a link without a color, without identifying a color, then when someone cuts and pastes it over, it's going to keep their styling intact, which is why we don't want to override the stuff. Like the least amount of things that we can do in terms of adding colors or whatever, then the better. I think for buttons is okay because it's just a button. It's just a button, but because people are going to style their buttons anyways, depending on what their theme is. And we're going to want to use that specific class as well. So, okay. So this whole team page, we need to do some work though on the icons and everything as well too. 'Cause I'm not a big fan of these icons. I don't know. Should we have icons? I mean, you gotta have some icons so people can know. And I guess the idea here is, you know, you kind of take this page and you can swap out images or whatever makes the most sense for you and what it is that you're working on. Okay. Okay, leave the icons. All right, sounds good. So I wonder too if I should put a more assortment of icons. Because this thing too, this is like I purchased this icon set. So which I can use in my projects. So maybe I should just throw in like more, especially if you're saying it's a pain to find icons. So yeah, okay, we'll leave them in. We'll just figure out how to. Right. So we do actually have the style guide. Where is the style guide? It's somewhere. I think it's right. If we go here, right. So we have our actual style guide, which is here. When did I don't know when I released this. Okay. But yeah, we don't have icons in here just yet. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to need to change on this too. But yeah, so I guess what you're saying is we can kind of put it in here. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of things that I want to do. Now if I could just figure out how to clone myself. Okay. So so many things open here. All right. Okay, so let's go back to the navigation. So, right. So what did I do with the colors here? So yeah, there's no color set for this, which is good. But the button, the color is set. The button, yeah. Colors are set for the button and the border, but not the nav elements. Fair. Yeah, I should trust myself that I knew what I was doing when I did this a couple months ago. But these nav bar drop-downs colors are set. So why are they set? So I have nav bar 2 drop-down. So I set the color. So let's unset that. Let's unset this. Again, just give it to the user. Unset. Oh, what did I just do? The icon. Yeah, we'll unset the icon color. I mean, these icons, they're not, I mean, they're just placeholder stuff. And then this nav to get rid of that color. Is this the right icon I want to use? I'll have to check. If I have a feeling this isn't the consistent icon because I don't know why I have my height here as a different height. Oh, just to align it, probably. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's keep this like this. And yeah. Oh, there's an embed here. What's going on here? Ooh, okay. Okay, good thing I looked. So there's navbar 2. So this is going to be, what are we going to name this? Again, I didn't spend time thinking about good names for navigation. Oh my goodness, what's going on with my eyes? My contacts. Yeah, excuse me. So like navigation, it's like basic, like full drop down. That's such a long freaking class name. Maybe navigation basic drop down? No, because they all have drop downs. Maybe navigation basic and then like complex because it has a little bit more like things, I guess, associated with it. Like, yeah. Hang on a second. Discard. How many different navigations we have? So we have this one, which is your basic navigation with drop down. We have this one, which has a drop down, but the drop down is full width, which is still using the drop down element. Okay, which is why they're like kind of basic. This one is just custom navigation with a custom drop down. This is custom navigation with custom full width drop down. And then this one is like, what is this one? Oh, this is like a full screen, right? Navigation. Okay. So basic with drop down, basic. So maybe we should call it, okay, I have an idea. What about this? What if we call it nav basic and then just full drop down. So full drop, nav basic, full drop. And then we have nav basic and then nav basic full drop. And then we'll have nav custom and then nav custom full drop. So yeah, I think that works. I'll wait for Kevin to give me the thumbs up or thumbs down. Although, yeah. Yeah. I like that. I just don't like the 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're like, oh, what was 4 again? And what does that mean? Like, I just want the names to be descriptive. Okay. Save and close. So we're going to go here. Okay, good. What do we want to do? Let's go here and let's go to, excuse me, folders. And this is navbar 2. This is renamed to nav basic full drop. All right. Let's just make sure everything looks like it's working. Drop down. We got the links. Make it different sizes. We have our animation on our X working nicely. Oh, this is really small. This has a huge padding, so I just haven't dealt with that, but that's okay. That's just on this style guide, which is not going to be a thing anymore once we're done. So, all right. So, copy this and go back, paste here. Copy this guy. New component, or I guess, which one? Navigation basic. So now I think I should probably delete all the ones that are not good. Like, what do we need? Like the modified. Okay, so let's just sort, hang on, sort by modified. So these ones are good. These 4. Right, let's delete. Yeah, this is a bit better. Let's get rid of all the junk. Oh, let's get rid of that comment. Sorry. All right. Delete. And delete. And we could just reuse this one. Component, this is going to be product / components slash navigation / navigation basic full drop down. We'll give it the full. Excuse me. We'll give it the full length names in the actual description. Components, spell right. Okay. And this is going to be in navigation. And navigation basic full. Should I say full width, like width drop down? I think that's kind of already in the name. I'm hoping. And yeah, delete this image. Bring this one over. And save. Okay. I'm just going to copy this here. Because what? What do I want? We want to go to, well, I guess basically we're on, no, in our product. Here's our navigation. Let's duplicate this page. And this is navigation basic full dropdown. Yeah, create. Actually, we're going to have to go into all these pages and do some really good work with all our metadata as well. All right. Delete that. Here we might have some issues with duplicate interactions, but let's see what we have. Let's see what happens. Navbar basic full drop. Okay. Copy. Right, and we also going to have like buttons and all that stuff that's going to be duplicated as well. I don't think there's much we can do about that. Yeah, there we go. There it goes. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we just got a button and then is reverse. And then button. Right. So if I give this no color, then it's just going to be transparent, which is not good. Gonna undo this for a second. Here's this blue color. I like this blue color. We're going to keep that. Oh. What am I doing? So, initial button, color, blue. Yeah, buttons are going to need a color anyways. So you're getting blue instead of black. I think that's a good compromise. Oh, but then on hover. Right, on hover, I think we had just the darker color. Let's grab that too, just to keep it consistent with the colors. Keep it nice looking anyways. Yeah, unlink please. Unlink. Should actually put this in the database. Don't need a color on that one. or sorry, we should put this color in a variable. That's what I'm trying to say. Nope. No, that's not what we wanted. I think we want white because that's going to be our color. Wait, is that the right color? No, this is the color. How did I get that other one? Okay. Now we're good with that. Now, are there any interactions? There are interactions here. Okay, so it doesn't duplicate the interactions, so that's nice. So it didn't make new ones. There's also interaction here where it's nav2 drop down open. So we need to rename this one to basically nav basic full drop down and then open. I don't know if we should use, maybe I'll do it like this, the interaction, what it does in brackets. Oh, you know, but if I update that now, I have to update them for all of them. Okay, that's okay. I think maybe on Sunday or something, I'm just gonna have to spend a bunch of time just updating everything and having one last final look at everything. Okay, save, and then this one. What do I call it? Nav basic full drop down close. Nav basic full drop down close. Square brackets. And save. Okay, everything working. Oh, that was interesting. What happened there on that first click? I saw that. Something was weird on that first click. Let me refresh. Can't push a product out if it's got some kind of weird defect, even if it's just some 1 in a million bug. Okay, seems to be okay now. Let's go here. I mean, I know I tested the crap out of these things, but oh, these are so slick. Oh, I can't wait to build something with these. Yeah, oh man, okay. Getting excited again. All right. What do we want to do here? Okay. Right, so I think what we need to do, did I already get the code? Oh, I need to get the code again because I did make some updates. So this is our full backdrop, right? So how's this closed? We got to pin this. Oh yeah, every time you refresh your Webflow, then it unpins the navigator, which is really annoying. It should just be pinned by default, but that's just me. Okay, nav basic full drop. We're gonna copy this. And then, yeah, we're going to go back here because I think we copied something a little too prematurely. Okay, copy. And is this collection list updated? I don't think I even updated this. Nope. So navigation basic full drop down, save, and components. navigation, basic, full drop down. Delete, paste, save. I want to update our categories to the correct categories as well while I'm here. So let's go. Right. And let's make sure that we are consistent. Okay, we have a contact, we have team, we have call to action, we have review, testimonials, pricing, subscribe form or subscribe. Okay. Accordion. Oh, maybe I already did do this. Blog, footer, navigation. And header instead of hero. Right. I must have initially thought hero was good, but then I changed it to header. Oh, those can be used. See, when I think of header, to me, that's where the navigation is. And when I think hero, that is the section like below the navigation, or it's the full page when it loads kind of thing. So therefore, I'm going to call this hero. We are going to switch this. And hit save. Okay. So we're also going to put in the right number of components. So contact is going to have 1. Team has 1. Call to action has 1. Review has 1. Testimonials 1. Pricing 1. Subscribe 1. Accordion. Yeah, the accordion's going to have 2. There's one that I need to fix up. Blog 1. Footer 3. It looks like I already did this. I already did this too. Okay, perfect. Why does the call to action have none? That should have 1. Okay. So I already did this. Okay, that's good. One less thing to do. And where are we? Yeah, we're right here. Let's publish. And let's see how things look. I think when we go to our components page, that's going to look a little bit, thin. I'll have to drop down navigation. What is this one? That is one that has nothing. Oh, what just happened? Hang on. Go back, because there's nothing to go back to. Okay, just go to all. Drop down navigation. Components. I updated this. But yeah, there's still nothing really in here. Let's delete it. Okay, so let's go. Which one did we do? We did the navigation basic full drop down. So let's go view it. Yeah, this looks like it. And let's copy it. Component copied. Love it. And paste. And there we go. Perfect. I mean, yeah, perfect. I'll use that word. It is perfect. All right. Minus all the things that I know that need to be updated. But those are just little internal things. I think for a user, customer, client, whatever, customer I think would be the best word. I think it'll work pretty smoothly. Right. What did I want to do? Oh, I think I just wanted to publish this. Just to have a look here. Right. When you're looking at all components, or if we just go to the dashboard. Right. What is... I think with the... Yeah, hero, it's going to show nothing because there's nothing there yet. Team will show up. And that's the team page. And what else do we have? We have navigation. We have navigation basic. Navigation basic full drop down. Actually, hang on, go back here. Right. What was I thinking? Accordion, right. Oh, when we go back to the home page, no components to display. So what is on the dashboard? Is featured. So I just need to feature some components. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. And same thing for templates. Although we're not gonna have not very many templates at the start. Okay. So let's feature, what do we want to feature? Let's just feature something so that there could be something there. And, well, geez, this is stupid. Just pick something. All right. And can I just publish this one without having to do the whole thing? There we go. Right, and this copy still works on the home page. Always testing. Perfect. Right, and I think I need to change this accordion color as well too, because I had this as black, which I want to switch now over to blue for now, and then we'll figure out what to do with the colors. What am I doing? I want to get out of... Oh, right. I'm in the wrong freaking project. Okay. Oh, this one's looking weird. Why is it not going? Oh, no, that's the same. Okay. It's just not showing that line there. Okay. So we need to, I guess, just keep plugging forward. Now 3. Okay. I think what I'll do though here is it is getting, well, it's not that late. It's 1:30, but it is Friday. I do have a few errands that I need to run before Pizza Friday and before things get too crazy on the roads here. So I am going to call this a day here, and then tonight and the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to copy and paste all of these component things. I'm going to get everything done by today or tonight. Take it easy, Frenzy. Great to have you here, and Merry Christmas. If I don't see you before Christmas, although I will be here on Christmas because, you know, it's got to go. It's Monday through Friday. There's no stopping. You as well, Kevin. Have a good one. So yeah, so I'm going to get all this stuff done tonight, and then the rest of the weekend I just got to make images for the thumbnails, and then on Monday we're live kind of thing, and for testing, right? So people can sign up, do it, whatever, and then we'll get all that set up. So Monday will be the day that this will be open to the world for testing. So looking forward for the absolute brutally honest feedback from you guys. Do hope you can check it out and be one of the first people to test this thing. And then, yeah, let's see where we go. Anyways, right. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. Hope you have a great weekend. And we'll be back here on Monday, as always. All right, guys. Until then, we'll see you, and take care.